again. Welcome to Over a Beer on hashtag Sideline Managers with VB. Over a Beer with Paul Pasha, my good friend, who also happens to be a soccer coach. Here we touch on soccer, like basically the past week, the coming games, but what happens in the week, especially when it comes to soccer. Over a Beer, as you can see, we've got our refreshments here. Castle Double Malt, Pure Malt Lager. We'll taste this just now. But now, Coach, how are you, man?
I'm good, and you?
I'm all right. This week, what was your outstanding moment in terms of the Champions League, the Europa, and the league so far?
Manchester United against Atalanta, Roma against that Glimt club.
Yes,
It was Bodo. They call them Bodo.
They've got two names actually.
Yeah, Bodo slash Glimt.
Yeah,
it was very outstanding.
And they beat them 6-0.
6-1.
6-1.
First half it was 2-1. Second half they scored 4 goals. After the game, Mourinho's like, yeah, I'll take the blame for everything. I selected the team. And he should. The problem is, he rested his main players for today's game against Napoli. Yeah, he's playing with Napoli. He's like, yeah, that game proved why I always pick the squad I pick, so the media will let me be for a bit. Because those players I used have limitations. And he's saying this in public. What does that say to the young players? But anyway, that was my outstanding match. Man United against Atalanta.
Yes.
We were all ready to like troll them.
Yes,
we were ready.
Like I think the banter people were already.
Yeah, we were already decided that tonight we're gonna deal with them.
We're sorted.
Yes,
they came back.
They came back and won.
The Manchester of old.
Yeah.
Used to come back.
Ferguson days. Yeah, Fergie time. That's what.
Do you think we're going to see that now? It was just
no, I think that one it's a once off, not with
and Atlanta, not taking anything away from them, they're not that much of a team. You know, let's say they've never won anything in Italy, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Even your Makufe Cups,
they don't win that. They're just having a recent spell of good performances for past 2-3 years. Yes, with a good coach. Of course.
I remember the season before they were okay, and then the bad season, then they came back. You know,
they have a good coach.
And I remember you when you came to the show in some time. You and Wesley raised this point that Manchester has got history now.
Exactly.
But for now, they really can't stand with and today that's the actual litmus test, because today they're playing Liverpool.
Their biggest rivals.
Yes, their biggest rival, and it's actually the biggest rival in the EPL.
In the EPL.
Yeah. And if they win today, then I think we can put them back
as being a contender or something.
Yeah. Being Manchester.
But you know, with games like this, it's sort of a derby. A team can be losing 10 games or what, and then come derby day, they beat you. So it's one of those things. They can beat Liverpool today, tomorrow lose against a small club. You see, that's how they've been.
And to those who've been calling Ole out.
Yeah.
So I think today Manchester fans are conflicted. Exactly. Others will be like, I hope it's a massacre so that Ole can go.
Ole can go. Actually, the Atlanta game, they wanted Man United to lose.
Yeah, so that Ole can
go. So against Liverpool, it's gonna be painful.
But I think they're being too hard on them, because last season he was number 2 in the league.
Yeah.
You know, with a young team and all that stuff. And to be honest, I don't think anyone is ready to hear this. Maybe Ronaldo is not working out for Ole.
Exactly. Someone once said this, that Ronaldo going back to Man United has disrupted Ole's plan. What he was building.
Yes.
Because the focus is going to be on Ronaldo. Just like in Portugal, when they play, the focal point is Ronaldo. All the balls, they must go to Ronaldo. And they're killing youngsters like João Felix, this boy from Man City, from Liverpool, Diogo Jota as well.
Exactly.
They're killing them. Bernardo Silva as well. When they get the ball, they cannot do what they have to do as players individually.
Of course, true. He is a legend. He's done his dues. He's paid his dues in soccer. But now it's time to leave guys like Bruno Fernandes, like you said, your João Felix, your Jotas, your Renato Sanchez to come up.
Play as a team and win as a team.
Because your figures and your Decos,
your Pauletas, all
they left for him.
They left for him.
And I think honestly, yes, his quality is a legend, but it's high time.
It's high time that he gives over to the youngsters.
And yesterday your team massacred Norwich.
Yo, that was something.
Proper massacre. Like
7-0.
7-0. You know, when Tuchel got to England, he said he's going to build a Chelsea which no one wants to play.
Again. Yeah.
And people laughed. It was banter for all of us side
exactly.
that manager.
What
kind
is
of a team is
do
that?
yeah. He failed with Mbappe
Yes,
whatever at PSG. How can you win with these guys?
That man is a good coach.
Yeah, and what I like about Tuchel, he's giving all the players game time. He rotates every game.
Yes.
He changes it every game. That's why the players are competing for places. They're hungry to play.
They get in, they want to prove
exactly.
themselves.
That's why now you can confidently, even if you're placing a bet, you'll just go Chelsea straight win.
But I heard better from one of our producers earlier when we prepared for the show. He said one of his sideline managers who was talking to, who's not a Chelsea fan, I said, if you're that good, why didn't you win 10?
Exactly. Obviously, people are still gonna come and
people
talk.
Find something to say, yeah.
Even if Chelsea won 2-0, they're like, yeah, how do you win 2-0 against number 20 and you are champions of Europe?
Yeah.
That's one of those things.
And Peter Drury said, championship versus Champions League.
Exactly.
That's being something.
Thrashing to cruelty. That's cruel. It was cruel because they get the red card. Their problems were being compounded.
That penalty which Kroll saved, it was a retake.
And rightfully so, he came off the line.
I hope they give us Peter Drury today.
No, he will. He will
be there, ne?
Yes.
Because that man is a poet.
Because when they gave him that early kickoff, is for him to rest afterwards.
And then come back.
Yeah, because this late kickoff for today. Yeah.
And Man City being Man City, they played Brighton Hove.
And funny thing is, Man City, Brighton have always been a thorn in their flesh. I watched their game last season at the Etihad. They were playing at the Etihad. They won 1-0. It was tough for them. Brighton were playing. They knocked the ball around. So yesterday, Man City were ruthless and without a striker.
Without a striker, and I was about to touch on that. Do you think Guardiola is going to take the season through without a striker? Or in January he's going to find something?
I think in January he might buy a striker.
Yeah, because obviously you'll
need a striker. There's a time when all your midfielders are failing. Those attacking midfielders are gonna fail to score. Then you just need someone to come in.
I know, but Man City, it's a pity they've got a few fans.
Exactly.
In Africa, it's only 5 or 10 of them in all Africa.
Because there's one saying that Man City won 5-0 in the Champions League or something. They won 5-1 or 5-0.
No one's talking about it.
And then they're like, if it was Chelsea or Man United or Liverpool, they'll be making noise. And I asked that guy, like, which Man City fan is going to make noise? Because I only know you and one other guy who I'm staying.
Even see with Man U, Man U, Kaizer Chiefs, it's not like their fans talk too much. There are many. They've got history.
And you hear a lot of noise.
Yes,
that's why.
When they were winning, they garnered up fans.
Exactly.
Parents taught their kids to support this, and they've got fans. So, and rightfully so, the banter should always come from them, and the banter should be against them. You understand? Because they've got a lot of fans. Like Man City can win 20-0. No one will talk about that.
Just
okay. So your prediction, Man U versus Liverpool, what do you think?
2-1 Liverpool.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. For
the sake of soccer, for banter, for our show to go on, because a draw won't be nice.
Won't be nice.
Someone has to win.
And another thing is, there's that Classico, but the way that it has fallen, no one even talks about them.
I just actually remembered it. I wanted to talk about it, but who's there?
Who's there? Exactly. It's not even, not to say it's not worth watching, but it's not exciting.
Ronaldo and Messi are powerful.
Exactly. There's no one who can that kind of attraction.
Yeah.
No one.
Those guys are powerful, because I remember when it was Ronaldo, Messi, the Classico, it used to be the Classico, your Ramos is there, your Dani
Alves, your Puyol, they are there.
Yeah. But now, it's just another match in Spain against teams which also have which has a lot of history as well.
Exactly.
And hopefully, we'll see what happens with the Classico, and maybe they will come back and be the big teams they were.
Exactly. We can have some few players
It's always an enlightening to talk to you, my friend. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you,
on the show.
and I'm grateful to you.
No, thank
for
you,
allowing me.
thank you so much. Because you know a lot of soccer, and your knowledge has to go out there. You
Exactly.
understand? And you know the powers that be will hear us one day.
Exactly.
You know, and they will take us seriously because we have to bring soccer from another dimension. You know, from a
Exactly.
fan's point of view.
Exactly.
You know, we
Not
can't
from the pundit or someone.
pundits, the
Yeah.
former players. You know,
No,
some
we don't
pundits
need
who are
those.
questionable how they're
Exactly.
there. You understand? They're
Some are biased towards their clubs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are the supporters. We are the what we make soccer.
Exactly.
And so hashtag Sunderland Managers VB. Thank you so much. You find us on all platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share with your friends, and come to the show if you've got a team which you support over a beer with Paul Pasha. Thank you.